Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. I'm Tom Sherry. Mark is off this evening. Brand new tonight, after more than an hour and a half of public testimony, the Coeur d'Alene City Council has unanimously passed a new hate crime ordinance. The update to the municipal code creates a separate offense, a hate crime, if a person commits a current crime such as damage or property or harassment because of a victim's actual or perceived race, color, gender, sexual orientation, or national origin. During public testimony, the City Council heard from citizens on both sides of the issue.
Hate is not the issue here. The issue here is penalizing straight, white, Christian, conservative males for their freedom of speech.
We have seen an 18% decrease in our business. I am speaking to you from the economic impact that hate speech has on our community.
Well, that new ordinance is a response to a recent issues of racist slurs made toward the University of Utah's women's basketball team ahead of the NCAA tournament, as well as Native American students recently at McEwen Park. Meantime, a burst pipe has closed the federal courthouse in Coeur d'Alene until further notice. According to the Idaho District Court Clerk, it's causing significant water damage to the building. If you have any questions about a specific case, you can call the court offices in Boise or Pocatello. Those numbers are right there on your screen. Well, now to Nightbeat with a quick look at the day's top stories. One person in the hospital and another is behind bars after a stabbing in Pullman. According to the Pullman police, the fight started with an argument on social media. Police say the people involved knew each other, with one man armed with a knife. Police say a 22-year-old was stabbed and later had to be airlifted to Spokane for treatment. He's expected to be released from the hospital, maybe even happened already today. Police later arrested and booked a 38-year-old Pullman resident into the Whitman County Jail. He's been booked on first-degree assault charges. His bond is set at $750,000. Moscow police now are telling KREM 2 that they will not be pressing charges after an off-campus fight in February. According to police, the fight broke out between the current student and multiple members of the football team. The Moscow prosecuting attorney went on to, quote, say there is insufficient evidence to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that any criminal conduct occurred. Up to 20 University of Idaho football players were under investigation. None of those players now will be charged. A woman was hit and killed in downtown Spokane this morning while riding a scooter. This is according to Spokane police. It happened at 4th and Lincoln. Police say the woman was riding the scooter and then died at the scene. They believe that the driver was not impaired. The Spokane County Medical Examiner will release the identity of the victim at a later date. Well, that was your night beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just head to our website. You know that one. It's krem.com. Switching gears to talk weather. Boy, it is feeling like summer now. Let's get straight to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legou to find out how our 4th of July forecast is looking.
Well, Tom, when it comes to the next few days, we turn a corner. And in a big way. We've got some storms right now, believe it or not, and with the dew point of 37, we don't really have what it takes for those to come all the way down here, but check it out. They are rumbling across parts of North Idaho. Tons of convection in these cells, tons of energy. Sandpoint, it is coming down right now, probably even getting a little bit of hail along with that heavy rain and frequent lightning and thunder. Those will likely move out here in the next 2 hours. This one's going to take a while. There's just so much energy in the atmosphere. Those work their way out, and what winds up happening is we clear out. Tomorrow, there is still some model suggestion that we see a couple of stray showers in parts of North Idaho. Those move out, and it's all about the heat. 82 degrees Wednesday, 86 degrees on the 4th of July. That's Thursday, by the way. Back in the 90s on Friday, and we're talking temperatures so hot over the weekend that we have heat watches or excessive heat watches in effect Friday to Tuesday for the inland Northwest.
Thank you, Jeremy. We have reached the week of 4th of July, and many areas now in Spokane County are prohibiting the use of fireworks, and that includes the city of Medical Lake, which is enforcing a fireworks ban for the first time in that city. Chief Journalist Amanda Rowley has the details tonight.
The city of Medical Lake is giving its residents an alternative to setting off their own fireworks. I'm at Waterfront Park. It's located on the south side of Medical Lake. This is where the city is hosting a professional fireworks show this year. The 4th of July is a big deal for the Medical Lake community.
We love our fireworks here, no doubt about it. It's usually a citywide celebration.
Medical Lake Mayor Terry Cooper says every year the city issues several permits for block parties like this one.
Every 2 or 3 blocks gather together and put their money together, and it's fireworks from probably about 8 o'clock at night until midnight.
But this year, the 4th will be much different. The city put a temporary ban on the use of fireworks.
It's the neighborly thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
Last summer, a massive wildfire destroyed many homes in Medical Lake. It's still top of mind for many in the community. The mayor says putting a pause on fireworks this year is an important step to mitigating fire danger. And she says it's a way the community can be mindful of neighbors who are still rebuilding from the Gray Fire.
If you've never lost literally everything, ran for your life through the flames, come home and you have nothing left, there's no way to explain that to someone that it hasn't happened to. But we need to understand that the impact was severe and it will take years to recover.
Medical Lake isn't the only area cracking down on fireworks. Regional fire departments are reminding everyone that the sale and use of all amateur fireworks are illegal in Spokane, Spokane Valley, Cheney, Millwood, Liberty Lake, and the unincorporated areas of Spokane County. On top of that, starting today, a burn ban goes into effect in Spokane Valley, Spokane County, Cheney, Airway Heights, and Deer Park. Now, due to concerns with the elevated fire danger at this time of the year, the Medical Lake mayor told me that although they do plan to put on this fireworks show on the 4th of July, she says at any minute the fire chief can decide that the risk is just too high and cancel those fireworks. So something to keep in mind if you do plan on attending. Reporting in Medical Lake, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
People across the inland Northwest are gearing up for holiday travel. As a result of that, gas prices are going up. Idaho's gas prices are rising once again, so let's take a quick look at today's averages. According to AAA, the current price for a gallon of gas in Idaho is $3.60. That's up 3 cents from last week when the average was $3.57. Now to Washington State, where it's much higher than in Idaho. The current average actually down for the state slightly. The price for a regular gallon of gas sits at about $4.30. That's down 2 cents from last week's average of $4.32. Well, new tonight, SeaTac Airport is set to become the first in the nation to use a special cleaning technology to remove foam containing those so-called forever chemicals from airport fire trucks. The Port of Seattle says the foam will be replaced with a more environmentally friendly version. The airport expects all 5 of its fire trucks to be ready by the middle of the month. Portland is now enforcing its new camping ban. Now, in theory, it means that those who refuse available shelter could get a fine or jail time. City outreach workers are first targeting camps that create the greatest community health and safety risks.
That's messed up. Why can't someone like me and my fiance get targeted that want help?
If shelter is available, workers will offer it to certain people. Now, if they refuse, that's when police could show up if called and if resources allow.
If you refuse to comply after you've been offered carrot after carrot after carrot, in comes the stick. And the stick is a fine or a jail term or both.
While jail time is possible, the mayor's office said it is not likely due to limited resources. In those cases, people will be given citations and a court date instead. Portland has access to about 860 shelter beds, although it's unclear how many of them are available right now. And that was KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where you get more news in less time.